2 300 games, same day, same event. The last from Belmo to take a 1-game-to-none lead in the race to 2. But, you know, Randy, I thought that was just a great question to Jason.
Thanks, man.
Come on down. Avoid.
But see, that's
the buzz of the 300.
He's that Tiger Woods of archery. He's that different level mentality, plus the physicality to go with it.
All right, Dom off a 238 game. Bowled really well first game. Chip 10 pin to begin game 2. This is a race to 2. So if Barrett can rally and win, then we'll have a 9th, 10th frame roll-off to determine the PBA Tour Finals champion for 2022. I mean, Randy, this is awesome. 2 300 games? You and I have done a few 300 games. But never before.
Never seen anything like it. Wow.
A little high. Ooh, maybe split. 310. Okay. Let's see how the world's #1 player responds. Kyle Troop, not so much. After his 300, he was knocked out. Got it. Nice conversion.
Well, now he can only shoot 290.
Only. That was the Spare of the Game, sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. If you believe it, you can do it. Guaranteed Rate, believe you will. Nice baby split conversion.
A little thin on the 10, but got enough of it.
Little thin.
It's okay. Not how, it's how many, right?
Left lane. Oh, yeah. Interesting, too, I think, see how Dom responds, having 300 thrown at him. That's
unfazed.
Yeah.
And if anything, when your opponent shoots 300 at you and you have to blow them again, they're so jacked most of the time. But you're like, okay, this guy's still doing some heavy breathing over there. Maybe I have a shot at him, right? But
softer.
Belmonte's a different mammal.
Seven pin here for Dom. Seventh overall seed of the 8 players here. Randy documented lowest qualifying and positioning round yesterday of the 8. But here is. It's a fresh start in game 2 in the race to 2. 300 games got to be a distant memory for him. 4 pin. Something about the PBA Tour Finals in 300 games, man. We had one last year with Chris Vi. That was the last before the 2 today. 2! Amazing. Second career 300 game for Belmonte. He rolled the 21st 300 game on TV against Mike Fagan, January of 2012 in Vegas. So 21st and 34th all time on TV if you are keeping track.
Oh, Jason again.
Third frame, he didn't like it, and got lucky. Brooklyn strike. Next stop, Prospect Park, Brooklyn. Look at that, the approach there, Rand.
Yeah, that's like, you know what that is? That's like a PGA Tour player missing a 3-footer and then start tamping down spike marks on the green. You know, it's green's fault.
Thanks for the turkey. Got it.
A lot of folks ask, a lot of the fans and viewers ask why Belmonte can just put Belmo on the back of his shirt instead of his full name.
The pin missing.
My response? Because he's Belmonte.
We're missing the 7 pin.
And the ball stuck.
Got to have a 7 pin up there before we start this frame, to be sure, for Dom. It's funny, no one ever calls a guy Jason. Like,
Yeah,
it's just, you don't refer to him that way.
Look, that's not saying that
Yeah.
some of the other players can do it. Of course they can. If he can do it, they can do it. He just chooses to do that, and the other players choose to use their full name.
I mean, Anthony just goes Simo on the back. People call him that more.
Simo, right?
That'll work.
He could certainly do that. If I was still competing, back of my shirt would say Ran Man.
Dom Barrett. All right, chip 10 pin. We've seen this act before.
All right, come on.
Needs it. Big shot. Slid on him.
That's right. Commit to something then. It's a good shot.
Right now, he's got a bee in his bonnet. He's not liking his reaction on the left lane. He called himself a donkey when he moved over from the right lane. And now this.
2-5.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, my goodness. Whiffs. Misses the 5 pin. That hurts badly.
off.
No,
Here in game 2.
I fully expect Belmonte to make a good shot this time on the right lane.
Strikes in 15 of the last 16 frames. Tries for the 4-bagger. And a huge 43 pin lead midway through game 2. What champions do. There's an opening and they kick down the door. That's another strike for Belmo, 4 in a row, and a huge lead here in game 2.
Oh, he didn't kick down that door. He used a battering ram. Like a wrecking ball going through a straw house. It's like the vortex created by the bowling ball just sucks all 10 pins off the deck.
For a 5-bet, 53 pin lead. Indeed. So great to see those gentlemen here. What a presence.
All right, come on, man.
Place has been packed, sold out. For the practices, Randy, great crowds. For the meet and greet, packed. Lots of pics, selfies, autographs for our 8 great players to begin this event.
Yep. You think Dave, you think Tom Clark's proud?
He ought to be. Out of the break, there. 10 pin. And a huge hole here. Game 2, race to 2.
Well, next time I'll read.
Dom's had a great season, an amazing showing
I'm
here
letting you all down
in
lane.
Arlington, Washington. Climbing the ladder in Group 2. Take on Belmo, but what are you going to do?
Ball change coming up. It's looking like for Dom Barrett.
Hey, PBA fans, time to make your picks. Head to PBAPick'em.com before every PBA telecast and play for free. Make your picks and have a chance to win up to $10,000 in other prizes.
Dom going to a conspiracy scheme.
Go. Let's try that again.
Down 53 to the world #1 after just witnessing him shoot 300 at you. Oh boy. Well, he knew he had to try something.
Too far left.
Ah. 10-pin got that, but Belmonte has got himself a huge lead here in the race to 2. 300 game. Only Rash, Lavoie, Chris Fye, and now Belmonte, 2 televised perfect games. That's all since 2012. Belmonte's last was the World Championship in Vegas against Michael Fagan 10.5 years ago. Second comes to 8, trying to stay hot.
Oh no.
Okay, 8-10 split.
No, last thing you want is open frames, man. You got to just fill frames and the trophy's yours. Well,
And a 5 battery going.
he's done just about everything he can imagine. Maybe he makes the 8-10.
Open frame.
All right, well, he's still in the 220s, and Don Barrett right now is shooting 186. So the lead is still 40 with only 3 frames. Max score for Don Barrett, 216. Belmonte, 256.
Perfect bounce back from the open frame.
He stayed with your thin on that lane. He hasn't had a problem. He finishes the game on that left lane. All he needs is to mark in the 9th and mark in the 10th, no matter what Don Barrett does. And he's going to win his 2nd Tour Finals, his 5th tournament of the season, and most likely his 7th Player of the Year honor.
30th career title. Big milestone.
Uh-oh. Yeah, a little help. But a long way to go, and he needs help from Jason Belmonte, and he has to be perfect. He has to strike out. Now what? Light last time on this lane, right? That's pretty good. Overstating the obvious, I get that, but he gives himself a chance. It's a small one. Belmonte now working on a strike. If he were to strike here in the 9th, it would be over.
Strike here doesn't.
He'll let you know if he gets it.
For the win.
Left.
No.
Left the whole way.
6-10 high hit.
All right, let's pay some respect to the 3-6-10, and we need to cover this, and then go back over to the left lane. Throw a first strike in the 10th, and the title is yours. Solid. Now he goes back over to the left lane where, in my opinion, I think he thinks it's the most predictable of the two. I think he's just going to bring the heater right at the 1-3. Any mark puts him in the 220s. Dom can only shoot 216. Strike for the win.
A strike does it.
Yes! Boom! 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 Yes!
It's all over from Arlington, Washington. There's your player of the year in 2022.
Yes!
Boom, Belmo. Boom. 30th career PBA Tour title. The legend from down under continues. What a talent. What a career.
Kimberly, Aria, Hugo, Sylvie, Bowie. I miss you, but it was worth it.
Second career PBA Tour Finals title. The great Jason Belmonte, who is now tied with Dick Weber for 7th all-time PBA Tour title. This with 30.
Thank you, Arlington. Thank you, Andrew of the Wind Casino. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, Storm, Cooley, Vice, 3G. Good to be back in the U.S.
Good to see you back, Belmo. First the 300 game in game 1, then the wrap up in game 2.
Thank you, Storm.
His
Thank you, Bill
30th
Crispin,
title.
Barbara Crispin. Guys.